The human respiratory system, like that of all mammals, consists of a trachea, 2 bronchi, and 2 lungs. Air entering the body passes into the trachea through an opening in the pharynx called the glottis. The glottis is protected by the epiglottis, a flap that closes when you swallow to prevent food from entering your trachea, your windpipe, and choking you. From the trachea, air passes into one of the 2 bronchi in the thoracic region, each leading to one of the lungs. The trachea and bronchi are both reinforced by bands of cartilage that prevent them from collapsing. Within the lungs, each bronchus branches repeatedly into smaller and smaller bronchioles, each ending in a cluster of alveoli, the respiratory surface of the lungs. There are about 300 million alveoli in a human lung. The lungs are porous and spongy in texture and contain large numbers of elastic fibers. Each lung is covered by a thin membrane of smooth epithelium. A second membrane lines the chest wall. The space between the 2 pleural membranes is the pleural cavity, filled with fluid to keep the membranes moist. The pressure inside the pleural cavity is lower than atmospheric pressure. This ensures that the air in the alveoli, which is at atmospheric pressure, keeps the lungs expanded against the wall of the thorax. If air enters the pleural cavity, the pressure becomes equalized and the lungs would collapse. Below the lungs, the diaphragm separates the thoracic and abdominal cavities. The expansion and contraction of this muscular sheet affect the volume of the chest cavity and play an important role in breathing